React, a JavaScript web framework used for building UI applications. Built by Facebook, React is used in many applications like the Facebook website, obviously, Twitter, and many, many more. React uses JSX, which is an extension of JavaScript. It basically allows us to embed JavaScript into HTML, or the other way around. Here, we are putting a variable called JSNum and adding 1 to it, then putting it into an h1 tag. This is the exact same example, but in vanilla HTML. We take the curly braces and replace them with the document.write function. Then we take what we put in the curly braces in the previous example and put them inside these circle braces here. React is also component based, meaning that you can have certain UI that can be reused. For example, let's say you're building a chat app. An example of a component could be a text message. Here we can also use JSX, but we have to put it inside the return statement or else it won't work. To get started, open the terminal and type npx create-react-app my-awesome-app. This will create a React app called my-awesome-app. The file structure looks like this. The folder we will be working on the most is the src folder. This is where all of the JavaScript files are and where all our components are. To run the app, we use yarn start or npm run start, depending on what dependency manager you use. Now, let's create a component. So first, go into the src folder, which is right here, and click on the new folder button. Then we're going to create a new file, call it component.js. The convention for React is that components start with capital letters, so just keep that in mind. To create a component, we create a new function, and then we give the name of the component. So we want to call this component, if I could spell component correctly. And the only parameters that we want to take in are props. Props are properties that get passed in to our React component. Put in the curly braces, and then we're going to type in return, put some circle braces, and here's where we can use some JSX. So what I'm going to do is return a div, and we can just put my first component. There, so we can save that. Now to add this component to our app, we have to open up app.js and import it. So to import it, we use the import keyword. So we're going to import component. So this is the name of our component. And then from /component. Now there's just one problem with this. That is that we have not exported this component. Like now we can't really see it from any of our other files. So I'm just gonna type in export, then default because it's the default export, and then put component. Save that, and now we can access this component in our app. So we can actually just get rid of some of this boilerplate code, and we can replace it with our component. Components are added the exact same way as HTML components, except we put the component name. So I put component, and that will render the component. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more videos just like this one. That's it for me today. Goodbye.